the crew chief and the player come to the trailer after the race.
That's the wrong way. Come on, you're better than this, man. Stay focused. Don't get frustrated. We can do this.
Hey everybody, it's the fucking Fastlane predictions. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's fucking Fastlane. Who cares? Julian Jacobs doesn't give a shit. Fucking not Dana Carvey over here doesn't give a shit. And I don't give a shit either. But we're gonna talk about it anyway. So let's get to the first match on the card, shall we? Starting things off for us today, most likely. If it isn't the opener, I would be incredibly fucking surprised. At least for the main card. Who knows, it could be bumped to the fucking pre-show. Anyway, we got Shinsuke Nakamura versus... Oh! Well, never mind. In my first viewing of this, it said that it was Aiden English Shinsuke Nakamura was going to have a match with, but turns out to be Rusev. Let me try this again.
I kind of fucked this up a little. When I was doing my initial recording, I forgot to put in Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. So that's why it's going to be a little awkward, but it's fine. It's fine. We can work around that. So who's going to win? Fucking Becky Lynch and Naomi. Wow, that was really fucking simple. How the fuck did I miss that the first time? Okay, let's move on.
Today's second match, most likely, will be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. Yeah, let me go ahead and play a more appropriate song for this one. No, it's not good. Let's try a different one. Okay, that's good enough. I think you get the idea. I think Shinsuke's gonna win. Shinsuke's gonna win. He's gonna win. How the fuck do you have the guy who won the Royal Rumble lose to Rusev? Now, maybe if this was Rusev, you know, a few years ago when WWE gave a shit about him, maybe then we'd be like, okay, alright, fine. Shinsuke Nakamura can lose to Rusev on a fucking B show, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, I think we can turn this shit off. Yeah, Shinsuke gonna win. And if he doesn't win, then holy shit, you need to cease. You just need to fucking cease. You need to pass away. Whoever the fuck is booking this shit. Okay, let's move on to match number 3. Alright, it's Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton for the WWE United States Championship. Bobby Roode is the United States Champion. You should be forgiven for not fucking knowing that, because he has done dick with the title. Done fucking nothing. He had a fucking shitty open challenge at the Royal Rumble kicked Mojo Rawley's ass. Alright. Well, anyway, now he's fucking around with Randy Orton, and, I don't know about you, right? But the feud kinda suggests to me that Randy Orton gonna win. Just the way it's being built up. It suggests to me that Randy Orton gonna win. Because they're really hammering home this point of, this is the only title Randy Orton hasn't had. And, I think WWE want to give it to him. I mean, like, am I crazy to think that the WWE want to just give him the United States title? They gave Chris Jericho the United States title, because that was the one he didn't have yet. Fucking gave it to him twice. So, I have no reason to believe that it won't happen. Randy Orton's gonna win at Fastlane, gonna have the title. I don't know how long he'd have it for. Probably, I'd say minimum until Mania. Until he, I don't know, probably loses it back to somebody. Maybe Bobby Roode, maybe somebody else. I mean, like, this is really a no-lose situation, because if Randy Orton wins, then he gets the fucking thing on his resume. And if Bobby Roode wins, he actually gets a win over somebody people give a shit about. But I firmly believe that Bobby Roode is not going to win this match, because WWE has done fuck all with his title reign at this point, and why would that change now? When they're going to give Randy Orton a fucking title. Gotta have him in the history books. Randy Orton, United States Champion. Ooh. So yeah, Randy's gonna win. Let's move on. Okay, Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. See, this is a match that, like, gives the illusion of a difficult prediction. Because, you know, like, you want to make a star out of Ruby Riott, right? So, fucking beat Charlotte. Beat Charlotte! She's probably one of the biggest names in women's wrestling at this point. Beat Charlotte. But I think WWE is, I think WWE has other plans for WrestleMania with Charlotte as champion, so I would venture to guess that's not going to happen. So my prediction is Charlotte Flair wins. I'm not going to add a caveat like, oh, she wins by DQ. I'm just going to say she wins. Now, you know, that could mean she wins by DQ, but I kind of hope that isn't the case, because this is not, I don't know. There's something about the filler feuds leading into WrestleMania that always just fucking irked me. Because you know they're not going to go anywhere, you know nothing's going to fucking happen. You gotta wait till after Mania for shit to get going again. So, alright, Charlotte Flair wins, and Ruby Riott goes back to being a Make-A-Wish Polly Perrette from NCIS. Usos versus the New Day for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Again. How many fucking times have we seen this match? What, like 5, 6? And don't get me wrong, it's been good every single time, but I'm starting to notice a pattern here where, like, WWE tries to go a different direction and then they just fucking don't. Because, like, they tried to fucking bring in, or to make Benjamin and Gable contenders, and they fucked that up pretty quickly. So, will the New Day win the titles again? Fuck it, sure. Why not? I mean, what fucking tag teams are actually on SmackDown that should take the titles off of the Usos other than the New Day? What, Krispy Kreme Owens and Cosmo Kramer? No. Rusev and Aiden English? Maybe, but not likely. Benjamin and Gable? Lol, not going back to that. Fuck, what even are the other tag teams on SmackDown? I don't even fucking know. What, Mike Bennett and a box of Cheetos? Box of Blueberry cereal? I'm actually kind of lost. I don't know where the fuck, all the tag teams are on SmackDown. Yeah, fuck, dude, I don't even know. What even are the fucking tag teams on SmackDown? Let's see. Great. Oh, lol, that's hilarious. Rolling Stone says this place is overrun with tag teams. Why Woken Matt Hardy's arrival was worth the wait. That's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, there's also Breezango. Yeah, maybe they could do it. Maybe they could take the title off of him. But would kind of seem like a bit too late thing, right? Oh yeah, there's also the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers are second in line, in my opinion, to take the titles. But I don't know. I feel like the New Day will win it here, just to get another thing to pad their stats. And Usos will probably go for their rematch at Mania. And maybe the Bludgeon Brothers will be added, or maybe they'll go for the rematch on SmackDown or something, and then they have to fuck around. I don't know. The New Day's gonna win. I don't know the logistics of it, but I feel like they're gonna win, just because it gives them an opportunity to pad their stats. But hey, who knows? It could be wrong. Could be wrong. Hey everybody, it's time for the main event. AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Krispy Kreme Owens versus Cosmo Kramer versus fucking Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler in a 6-pack challenge for the WWE Championship. Hot take. This should have been a championship scramble. Why in the fuck do you have this as a 6-pack challenge? It's so fucking stupid. Just have it as a fucking championship scramble. I don't know, whatever. Who's gonna win? That's a tough one, actually. I feel like every couple of years or so, they Yeah, Dolph Ziggler's Dolph Ziggler kind of becoming the new hardcore Holly. And then every couple of years or so, we try this main event shit, and then we realize, oh yeah, we don't actually like him, so let's go ahead and fucking stop this shit. Baron Corbin, who gives a shit? He's not gonna win. Who gives a fuck? Sami Zayn, no, he's probably gonna fuck over Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, no. Who, I don't know, like, who really gives a fuck, right? Like, who actually gives a fuck about Kevin Owens at this point? He's just become... I'm not sure I give a shit. And I'm not sure I'd ever want to... I'm not sure I want to see Kevin Owens the WWE Champion. At least not now. Because he's been so fucking marginalized because of this McMahon family nonsense. And he's fucking around with Sami Zayn. Nobody gives a shit. And this leads me to the most likely winner other than AJ Styles, and that is John Cena, because now, WWE is trying to paint themselves into a corner by hyping up the fact that John Cena tied Ric Flair's record at Elimination Royal Rumble last year. Excuse me. He lost at Elimination Chamber. Fucking 2 weeks later. But they really hyped up that they tied Ric Flair's record. So they painted themselves into a corner in that they have seemingly made it so that John Cena has to win any title match he's in. And that's a very that's not a very good corner to be in. It's actually a really fucking bad corner to be in. Not as bad as the Austin Nia Jax match from last pay-per-view, but it's another matter entirely. But even with that said, I think AJ's gonna win. And I have a number of reasons for this. But I think first and foremost, people fucking want Shinsuke versus AJ. That's what people want. Like fuck. I would imagine if there were mics in the crowd, they would have been fucking blown out when Shinsuke said, I want AJ. Alternatively, what WWE could do is have John Cena win, and Shinsuke Nakamura, still the Royal Rumble winner. He's still going to be in that match, and AJ Styles, just his rematch clause at Mania. That might actually be a better outcome now that I think about it. But WWE doesn't really like interesting outcomes. They like to play it safe most of the time. I mean, see fucking Brock Roman. But until WWE proves me wrong, I'm going with AJ Styles because the fans want this match between him and Shinsuke. It was pretty much set up at the Royal Rumble. And it almost does Cena no good to win his 17th title at Fastlane. Because how can I put this? Now this might be a bit of a controversial statement because of the figure I'm going to be quoting, but Jim Cornette made a pretty a good point that I never really thought of until I heard it. And he said, a surprise that the show doesn't draw tickets, that doesn't sell tickets. You know, if fucking Sting comes from the, you know, if I don't know, if fucking I don't know, well, this is me ad-libbing now. If oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess if Sting shows up in an ECW show, that didn't sell tickets. Yeah, you have to set shit up. And you can say, well, you know, it is, you know, you mean they're setting up for a potential Cena title win by putting him in the title match. I mean, really now. That's like saying that they set up for an Undertaker win because The Undertaker won. Because The Undertaker put Brock Lesnar through a table on the go home to WrestleMania, what was it, fucking 31? Whatever one he lost. Whatever one he lost at. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, WWE would be playing their cards correctly if they had AJ retain. Or have Cena win. I'm pretty flippant about this, honestly. I'm really trying to come up with ways to justify having AJ win and not John Cena. But at the end of the day, it just doesn't really matter. It's going to be either AJ or John Cena. It's not going to be fucking Kevin Owens. Not going to be Sami Zayn. Definitely not going to be fucking Baron Corbin. And Dolph Ziggler. Who the fuck even cares about Dolph Ziggler? Let's see, when was the last time he even held a title, period? Let's see, fucking, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he held the United States Championship for like a week or two. This year. And that led to Bobby Roode's pretty shitty title reign. I forgot about that. Never mind. I guess WWE still does seem to give a shit about giving Dolph Ziggler a title, but I would venture to guess that they're not going to give him a world title, because it's been since, 2013 since they gave him a world title? Also, hot take, Dolph Ziggler sucks, and I don't like him. Like, he's good in the ring and all that, but, I don't care. He's worn out his welcome after so many years of not being worth a fuck. He's not like Jinder Mahal, right? Where, you know, he just magically fucking wins. Despite losing, like, a lot of fucking matches. It's not going to be a shocker if Dolph Ziggler wins a title. But it'll be a shocker if Dolph Ziggler wins a world title. Because he's been stuck in the fucking mid-card for the last 10 years. And we could say that's due to injury and whatnot, but, you know, unfortunately, facts are facts. And I think that's going to wrap up my predictions for Fastlane. I'll see you Monday or something. Monday, maybe late Sunday, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, one of them. Also, this face pretty much sums up my reaction to Dolph Ziggler still being in WWE. Like, oh wow, This is still a thing? We're still trying this shit? Yeah, they didn't mean her go. I got nothing. Nothing else to add. Have a nice day.